Buongiorno everyone, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV, and what a good night that wasn't it, eh? What a good night that was. Thursday nights, I was going to say we'll get used to Thursday nights being this good, but we won't have to, because we'll be on a Tuesday and Wednesday, because Champions League is looking ever so likely for Newcastle. We're just dishing out batterings for fun now, we're just thrashing people for a laugh. Eddie Howe's Mags are evacuating stadiums on a daily basis. Weekly basis now, you know, Spurs on Sunday, the fans are fucking off. Everton tonight, they're away. I've never seen so many fans leave a stadium like that. The Goodison Park there at the end, I think there was pretty much just Newcastle fans left. The odd Everton fan here and there. We drove them out. We drove Spurs out the other day. 6 goals on Sunday. A few days later, 10 goals in the space of a few days. I tell you what, I'm just sitting back tonight. Sitting back on my lazy boy and enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? Enjoying every minute of it. Tastes like Barcelona away. Yes, it does. And I'll tell you what, the curse of the kit is gone now. I was a big fan of this kit, the Saudi Arabia themed kit. And we hadn't won in it yet. You know, loads of people were saying, oh, it's a case, we haven't won in it. Well, we've won tonight. There it is. And we've won convincingly. I tell you what, that was, especially second half, the perfect away performance. First half, I think we've started slow. I think we struggled a bit first half. Everton were making things, as I said in the preview, as expected, you know, a bit nasty, a bit gritty, a bit ugly. Sean Dyche special, really. Let's just sort that camera out there. Sorry for the wobble. He wasn't making it pleasant, was he? Just what you'd expected, you know. Everton fans trying to whistle and boo and set off the fireworks with the little blue flares. The big cup final. How did your cup final work out for you? Eh? Not very well. Championship looms for the Scouse Mackham. And Jordan Pickford picked the ball out of his net 5 or 6 times tonight. We'll get onto those disallowed goals. But to be fair to Everton, I'm winding them up. I'll get loads of shit in the comments from them toffees. Not arsed. Enjoying myself. And Everton, you know, I thought the start of the game all right, but the first 20, 30 minutes, now it was really happening. There wasn't much action. I thought Newcastle were settling into the game. Obviously, we made 3 changes tonight. Matty Targett came in at left back. Dan Bin was on the bench. Did come on, even though Eddie Howe said pre-match that he had an illness. And then we're seeing, you know, Callum Wilson start up front. Isak dropped the bench. Wilson has a brilliant record against Everton. You know, that's 8 goals in 6 games for him now. So he was trusted to play there. I remember him scoring during lockdown when Pickford was again crying and picking the ball out of his net then. And then, yeah, Murphy was rested and we're seeing Almiron and stuff come in. So it worked a treat. It worked an absolute treat. I thought middle of the park looked a lot fresher the day. Sean, Bruno, Julian, fantastic. Really getting stuck in and battling, because Everton's midfield isn't too bad when you look at the money they've invested in Decore, Onana. But going forward, you've just got Dwight McNeil shooting from 40 yards. Not really bothering with. Do you know what I mean? And their goal, we'll just talk about their goal now, so we can talk about all the Newcastle goals at once. Their goal straight from a corner from McNeil, poor. Pope was poor, the defending was poor. But hey, it didn't matter, because we went up the other end and scored again. But let's just do it in order. Right, the goals. Wilson pokes on home after some absolutely brilliant work from Joe Willock. The work from Willock was fantastic. You know, he was getting in there left-hand side. We had loads of joy down that flank. Beating his man, getting to the byline, and then the assist was class. The little dinked lob in there. Everton was stranded. Wilson was there, couldn't miss. Brilliant, 1-0. And then there was a big moment in that game, to be fair. And to be fair to Everton, this is a huge moment which could have went differently. We get a goal. They get a goal disallowed. We get the advantage from VAR for Dominic Calvert-Lewin being offside, and it was close. I don't think the angle was great that BT was showing, but it was very close. And that was on the stroke of half time, so that can change everything. To be honest, I still think we would have came out and scored another goal and won, but it changes team talks, it changes belief and everything. But Calvert-Lewin deemed just offside by his shoulder apparently. It looked like he was probably just off, but it was very close, hard to call. And then second half, we come out flying. And second half, we really kick on. I mean, they had a couple of minutes, but in second half, from 50 minutes, we were fantastic. Perfect away day performance in the second half. And maybe overall, in terms of just keeping everything quiet early on, frustrating the crowd, getting their backs up, us finding space, little tactics here and there, little bits of cheekiness, done well. And then Joelinton, another good goal there. Joelinton getting on the end of it as well. So that was good. And then look, from there, we were just flying. Everton were completely backs against the wall. Grunts and moans from the fan base. And I tell you what, this goal here is outrageous. This is one of the best assists I've ever seen since Sunday. Since Joe Willock's pass to Isak on Sunday, this is one of the best assists ever from Isak into the box, and it's just unreal. The work from Isak. I'm buzzing for Murphy. Murphy scored again. He scored about 3 goals in 3 years minimum, probably not even that. And he scored 3 goals in a few days now. But Isak's work on the sideline was just absolutely tremendous. I mean, the way he beats his man, 2, 3, 4 of them, gliding past them, keeping it in play, using his body, his footwork for a tall bloke as well, his agility, his skill, scary. And then we even see on commentary, look at he looks 60 million, looks like a steal now. And to say 60 million's a steal, it's a big statement, isn't it? You know, so, and it is because it's his debut season now, and he's playing like that already after a big injury at the start of it, and he's playing like that already. It is frightening how good he's going to be. The assist, the work down that side was amazing, absolutely unbelievable to watch. Unbelievable. And then, you know, Newcastle score, and then we had a fifth. Fabian Shaw scores a fantastic finish. A bit like Wilson's, it's right in the corner. Wilson's was obviously top corner. What a finish that was by him. But from a corner, Fabian Shaw, it's headed away, but Bain is offside in the build-up, and Shaw, unfortunately, can't celebrate. A screamer from outside the box and can't celebrate Newcastle's fifth, because that would have been really taking the piss. And we could have even maybe squeezed a sixth in and could have back-to-back 6-1 wins. Has any Premier League team ever done that before? But 6-1, 4-1, what a week. We'll play Southampton in just a couple of days' time, Sunday afternoon at St James's. And, you know, they've been put on it. I think they got beat 1-0 off Bournemouth at home to your Premier League local rival. Tough times for Southampton. We've got to beat them. And then it's looking good for us. Last time I checked before I started this video, it was Man United were beating Spurs 2-1. So Newcastle's still third on goal difference. Our goal difference is immense at the minute. You know, we went through that patch of not being able to score many goals, and now we're just battering teams. 5 against West Ham, 6 against Spurs, 4 against Everton. We're flying. We are flying at the perfect time of this season. It is unreal, man. Unreal how we are playing at the minute. The goals we're scoring, the balance of bringing Isak off the bench, Wilson on, Wilson off the bench, Gordon, Murphy on, Murphy off the bench. It's just, it's amazing to watch. It's unbelievable. It literally is unbelievable. It's mind-blowing how well we are playing at the minute, how much we are pushing on, how much we keep going, and look at that top 4. I don't want to say it yet, but maybe if we win against Southampton on Sunday, it's got to be in the bag. Surely, when you look around that table, you look at how well we are playing and the games we've got, it's massive, man. It's massive. And tonight, like I say, is some brilliant goals. Wilson's finish, Isak's assist, Willock's assist. Wow. Dominating, thrashing, thriving. Eddie Howe's Mags. Eddie Howe's high-flying Mags. Flying all the way to Europe. Can't wait for it. Absolutely buzzing. What a win on a Thursday night that is. Fantastic performance from the boys. Very well done. Let me know in the comments below if you were there, if you watched the game, what you thought of it. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.